And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. But John Hancock.
Hey, Kevin.
It sure has. Thanks, D.A. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. Walker lays it up and banks it in. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Here's Tatum after Clint Capella's bucket.
Well, how about Jason Tatum's rookie season? In the heat and the crucible of the playoffs, this guy rose to the level of the pressure. Incredible.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Young. To Collins to the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Herter. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
He feeds it to Capella. Back to Herter. Collins against Tatum. Shot by Collins, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Walker against Young. Collins passes to Herter. The dish to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young for 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside. Pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Now, here is Young. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Puts it up from 17. Here's Capella. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And the first one drops. And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teague in for Trae Young. Here's Bembry following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Here's Reddish. That's tipped.
Encouraging to see Kanter trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Enes.
Smart misses.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And the dunk by Capella.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And he comes up with the deuce. Brown's got 6.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
Bembry kicks to Jones. The kick out to T. Passes it to Bembry. Here's Reddish. He's covered by Brown. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Dedmon's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want. And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And he gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Loads it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Back to Smart. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks ahead. There. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Bembry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's in there. Bembry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Well, this guy is a skilled scorer from that area. Once Enes Kanter gets a little bit of position, he's good.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. And here is Teague following Jaylen Brown's 3.
How about that? That is exactly how you thread the needle. Jeff Teague demonstrating incredible vision.
The Celtics on offense. It's Smart with the drive. And slam dunk by Smart.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Dedmon after the basket by Boston. Pass to Reddish. Just 3 to shoot. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Atlanta with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Brown. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Inside, Williams with the steal. Left side, Brown.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball fellas. That's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's the pass to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Poked away. Now here's Cantor. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And it's good for 2. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Reddish kicks the tee. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Jeff Teague has deceptive strength, effortlessly sinking the shot despite taking the hit.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. John Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Benton. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Offensive rebound. Celtics leading by 5. Walker with it. Guarded by Hunter. Walker the pass to Hayward. Poked loose. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hunter no good. The Celtics have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And Hayward with the stuff.
I don't think you can let Gordon Hayward get free around the rim. This guy will throw it down and leave no doubt.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young inside. Working on Walker. A nice shot by Young.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Tatum. Dishes it to Walker. Hayward outside. Pass to Walker. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach out.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 13 points and 2. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Huerter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Hunter, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Young inside, guarded by Walker, just 5 to shoot. Here's Hunter, and it's off the back rim, no good. Celtics leading by 3.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning. You know, I've always had such great admiration for Kemba Walker and his work habits and his basketball skill. But there's also this infectious joy he plays with that makes him one of my favorite players.
Young, no good.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
The feed to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. For Atlanta, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw no good for Capella. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Robert Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Now, here's Hunter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Smart kicks to Williams. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Cantor. Williams trying to break free. That shot missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Kemba Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. Damian Jones is checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Teague. Got a piece of it. Williams kicks to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Walker with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Tatum backs for 2. Boston, no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Fernando. To the paint. Pass to Reddish. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Smart. Boston, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. 3-point lead. Another shot. Williams kicks to Smart. Tatum dishes to Smart. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here they come. And the wide open shot from Reddish. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And Williams is right there. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Bembry. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Outside, Walker. Williams passes to Smart. He kicks to Walker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Reddish with the ball. Outside Collins. Feeds it to Jones. Lays it up off the glass. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Celtics up 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum, and it's Walker in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now, here's Capella. Young inside, working on Walker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Here's Brown. Young with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Fast break. Here we go. And the pass to Herter. Hunter kicks to Dedmon. Pass to Capella. Over Tice. And it's Capella missing.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Brown. Good.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Tatum. He gets that one. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
And Young, here we go. And he makes good on the layup.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Tice finds Tatum. Brown with it. From the line, Tice. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Collins checked in for the Hawks. Young for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now just a 3-point Boston lead.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Passes to Hunter. Sinks that one from the post.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
From 10 feet out, and he nails the jumper. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brown. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Here's Herter. The offensive rebound. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Herter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Walker the pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
And finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Now, here's Walker. 1:07 left to play here in the 4th. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A 3-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Collins. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Now here's Walker. Brown outside. Back to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Over Young. Misses off the left iron. And the Hawks with possession. Collins in the post. Defended by Hayward. Young, no good. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Young finds Capella out to the wing. Here's Herter. Got a hand on it. And here's Tice on the wing. Brown. Boston again missing. So we see Boston get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was some time.
following presentation of the NBA.
What a gorgeous night. And David.
Hey, Kevin. Trey.
Thanks, D.A. Here on the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point. Now, here's Lowry. Passes it to Ibaka. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. For 3, Van Vliet drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Collins passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. The pass to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Back to Capella. Over Ibaka. Capella with the bucket.
And this is where Capella's offseason work continues to pay off. The short to medium range jumper becoming much more reliable. And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Lowry looking around. Pass to Ibaka. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. To the inside. Collins, good.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Van Vliet outside. Outside Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Capella. And here's Atlanta. They trail by 1. Back to Collins. Pass to Hunter. At the elbow, Collins. Kicks to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Lets it go from 14. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Lowry finds Ibaka, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Now here's Jones to the middle. Here's Dedmon, and Gasol sends it back. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hollis Jefferson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And that one, good.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
The Raptors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside, Davis. 1:14 left in the first. Passes it to Powell. The 3. That shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way. The pass to Dedmon. Outside Teague. Dedmon kicks to Teague. Back to Dedmon. Outside Teague. Off target from three-point range. And it's Davis with the ball for the Raptors. Ibaka goes in. Can't get it to fall. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Back to Teague. The feed now to Jones, and they take the lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Powell with it. Jones covering. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Powell with it, a baseline J, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So for Toronto right now, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Terrence Davis is out there with Norman Powell, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. Toronto trailing. Davis up top, Teague covering. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got his first points in this one.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Bembry misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for DeAndre Bembry. Young is subbed in for Teague. Now, here's Siakam. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
He hits the second from the line. The Hawks trailing. To the right side. Young against Davis. Young left side. There's the dish to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Over Davis. Hunter no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Capella. Finished off the break. Capella's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard.
To the inside. Gasol finds Siakam. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Fernando, the pass to Huerter. Now Hunter. Back to Huerter. The kick out to Young. Powell with the steal. Davis surveying the floor. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. A new group in now for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Norman Powell. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Terrence Davis. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Herter passes to Hunter. Dedmon with it. Pass to Herter. Now here's Capella. Over Boucher. Here's Dedmon. The kick out to Young. Passes to Capella. Here's Herter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots over Van Vliet. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Back to Lowry. Van Vliet outside. Now the pass to Boucher. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Toronto. Count it. It's all knotted up.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. And Atlanta will go the other way. Teague, the pass to Reddish. The kick out to Teague. Outside Collins. Feeds it to Teague. To the paint. Here's Jones. Count it. Good. Jones has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Down low. It's stolen by Jones. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break. Teague's got his first points of the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Van Vliet passes to Boucher. And here is Anunoby. Three-pointer, Lowry. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Outstanding defense from Teague to prevent that shot from going down.
And that's...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. And this Hawks team still learning on the fly. Hawks learning on the fly. And that'll about do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. Now Lowry after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Van Vliet outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks lead by 4. Pass to Young. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet attacking. And the layup is good. Van Vliet's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Toronto. Young against Anunoby. Kicks it to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. Tips it up. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 8 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And it's Lowry penetrating, and the basket is good. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Lowry.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pass to Young. And the shot goes down.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Inside, Van Vliet. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
Young pass to Herter. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Right wing to the inside. Collins kicks to Hunter. Back to Collins. Hunter dishes to Collins. The pass to Capella over Ibaka. And it's Capella missing. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Back to Siakam. For the tie, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Norman Powell's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Here's Gasol, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gasol's got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Teague. He dishes it to Reddish. Here's Dedmon. Teague drives in. Here's Fernando. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 5th assist in this one. Down low. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
No doubt among the best passing centers to have ever played this game. Gasol is a guy you can run your offense through, makes quick and decisive decisions.
Here's Bembry. And 1:01 left in the 3rd quarter. And Teague, here we go. Pass to Fernando. It's tipped. Here's Reddish. And that one hits back iron. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. The lead is 2. Pass to Powell. Dishes to Gasol. Yep, it counts. And it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Bembry the pass to Teague. Here's the teardrop. Great D that time from Davis. Outside Gasol. Passes it to Siakam. Oh, that's blocked. Fast break, the Hawks. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Powell with the steal. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the 4th. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Raptors leading by 4. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Raptors. McCaw is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Terrence Davis. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward position. Up again. McCaw grabs the miss. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Reddish. Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Patrick McCaw. 5 on the clock. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And it's blocked. Here's Anunoby. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Back to Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Powell dishes to Ibaka. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Damian Jones. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. Young looking around. Count that one. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Powell, the pass to Ibaka. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Capella. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. It's good. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time at Virginia. Wow.
The Raptors shooting well, 50% from the floor. Outside Lowry. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
The pass to Huerter. Young with no one around. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Powell kicks to Ibaka. Ibaka drawing the double team. Comes up empty down low. The Hawks trail by 4. Bobbed up there for Collins. And the layup's good off the glass.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. Now here's Powell. And he lays it straight in. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Huerter. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Young drives in. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Anunoby against Collins. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Not a lot of room. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Pass to Herter. Back to Capella. Count it!
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Got it up in time. The tagger! He drills the game winner! Oh, David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And the starting lineups have concluded. So, welcome everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Red Van Vliet out there with Lowry. And it's Ibaka in at center. Now here is Lowry. Siakam outside. Over Tatum. The shot will not fall. And it's Boston the other way. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul.
And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season. And when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Out to the right wing. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Sinks the triple.
Lowry, a guy who can do a little bit of everything for you, including stretching the floor.
And Tice throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Van Vliet against Brown. Van Vliet right side. And the pass to Ibaka. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And he drops it in from the low post. Lowry's got 5 now.
Lowry on the pick and roll draws so much attention because he is so good at finishing the play himself.
The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Brown, good.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Outside Lowry. Ibaka right side. For 3, Van Vliet. It doesn't go for him. And it's Boston the other way. The 3 from Tatum. Toronto grabs the miss.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
That one falls.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Lowry against Walker. Pass to Tice. It's stolen by Ibaka. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Marc Gasol's checked in for Toronto. Davis comes in for Fred Van Vliet. The Celtics also changing it up. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Bucket is good.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. The Celtics working the ball around now. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Passes to Gasol. Takes it out to Siakam. Launches it. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Cantor's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Outside, Smart. From deep three-point range, Tatum's shot is off. Raptors with the lead. Pass to Anunoby. And Lowry has it in the corner. Clock at 6. The pass to Gasol. The Raptors need to get a shot at it. A 3-ball. And the Raptors miss again. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And stolen by Tatum. Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Tatum. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Powell in for Kyle Lowry. Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward.
He has slimmed down a lot from his rookie season. Marc Gasol still strong enough to power through contact.
And that one falls for Marc Gasol. Boston trailing. Outside, Smart. Back to Wanamaker. Tatum drives in. Makes it off the glass. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and I love how strong Tatum is finishing through the contact there. He's shown a real toughness in terms of when he gets in attack mode.
With 2 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. Davis against Smart. 6 to shoot. Davis, the pass to Boucher. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his team?
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Walker finds Smart. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Smart's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, pass to Boucher. Back to Powell. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Boston leading by 4. Walker in the post, covered by Van Vliet. Shot's good by Walker.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Van Vliet left side. It's Powell on the wing. Passes it to Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. Hollis Jefferson passes to Powell. On deep. That one's not going to go. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Smart. Tice. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now an 8-point Boston lead.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here's Boston. They're on an 11-3 run. To the middle, Powell with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Ibaka. It's deflected. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The feed to Williams. Smart kicks to Brown. Shoots over Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Celtics lead by 10. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Boucher passes to Van Vliet. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly. Fred Van Vliet, a weapon from the outside, has a great shot that he can pull up at a moment's notice. He's consistent on catch and shoots as well as off the dribble.
Brown, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Raptors trail by 9. Now here's Van Vliet. And there's the pass to Powell. Here's Hollis Jefferson. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Brown throws it down hard.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Powell for 3. Toronto gets it back with
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down low is Hollis Jefferson. Goes back up. Rebound Boston.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's good, 2 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And so it's the Boston.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Jump. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams. And that'll...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Hayward. Walker's got 8 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Walker against Lowry. Feeds to Ibaka. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, Walker. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Jason Tatum.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another. Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet. Then for the Celtics, Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Raptors trail by 17. And Siakam throws it down.
Having a big who can run the floor is obviously a value. What I like about Siakam, he can finish in so many ways. OG Anunoby out of Indiana. He was the 23rd pick in the 2017 draft. Another great draft selection that day. Slipped due to injuries concerns, but he's been great.
Outside, Davis. And Anunoby now top of the key.
And Smitty, with OG Anunoby, he has a very high ceiling with what he can become.
Greg, OG Anunoby can impact the game on both sides of the ball, which is fantastic. He's a solid defender, and with the ball in his hands, he's very smart, making good decisions. This team is very excited to see his development.
Pass to Siakam, and taken away by Brown. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Wanamaker. Nets the corner three. And the Celtics lead by 18.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Lowry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
For the finish, and Siakam throws it down.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
Ball's knocked loose. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. Drops in the breakaway layup. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Wanamaker. Now recovering. Williams trying to break free. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Some changes for Toronto. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And Norman Powell subbed in for Terrence Davis. Lowry passes to Powell. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They led by as many as 18 points.
It always helps when your big man dishes it like that. Cantor, excellent with that read.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And he's good on the 3-ball. Siakam's got 7 points in the game. Celtics leading by 11. Passes it to Wanamaker. Smart on the wing. Off target from outside. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Powell against Smart. Now here's Powell. Guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum on the wing. Trying to find Cantor. Gets it to him.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Here's Lowry, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best productions. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Walker and Smart, the guards. Enes Kanter is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. Smart. No good. Shot missing. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Powell for 3. And Kanter pulls it down. Celtics leading by 11. The kick out to Tatum. Over Ibaka. Off the left rim and out.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Powell, no one around him, and the lead is down inside single digits. Powell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Celtics shooting extremely well, 62% on the night to this point. That's tipped. Back to Smart. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And then for Boston, Gordon Hayward comes in for Kanter. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. And here's Davis for 3.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
Here's VanVleet. From deep. Walker with some nice D. Boston leading by 10. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Tatum passes to Tice. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's good from Tice. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Inside and stolen by Tatum. Brown with it, picked up by VanVleet. There's Walker with the 3. Powell pulls it in. Raptors trail by 12. Hollis Jefferson kicks to VanVleet. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot. And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Celtics leading by 14. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The Celtics working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Hayward outside. Pass to Tatum. Tice with the ball. Defended by Ibaka. Tatum, that's for 2. Can't hit that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Van Vliet passes to Hollis Jefferson. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Powell finds Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. And it's Norman Powell with the 3.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Celtics.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
Shoots the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Brown the pass to Tice. Back to Brown. Here's Tatum. Powell pulls it in. Van Vliet right side. Davis kicks to Powell. From deep 3-point range, nails the tray.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
So we see Boston get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a gorgeous night. And with Greek.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at center. Shots good by Walker.
Well, this is the thing about Walker. He will challenge you from the perimeter. He will challenge you inside also.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, he'll have plenty of opportunities to continue that.
Now here's Tatum. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Tatum against Collins. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And of course, the Celtics traded back from number 1 to number 3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
And so Tatum nails them both. Here's Atlanta. 4-point game. Collins finds Young. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The kick out to Brown. Tatum trying to break free. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Hayward.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's Walker after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Tice. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Hunter, the pass to Collins. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Hayward. Oh, Tatum in position. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Got a piece of it. Walker against Collins. Shot clock at 5. There's the pass to Herter. Shoots over Brown. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Collins passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Now that's true grit for Capella. Outstanding and sticking with his shot, even when he gets knocked around.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Andre Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teagan for Trae Young. And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
The first one falls. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Brown outside. It's stolen by Reddish. Now here comes Teague, leading the break from deep. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
There's Brown with the three. That shot is off, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Pulls up for three. Teague can't hit. Boston trailing and pushing it up. Here's Boston. And it's Brown missing. Fast break, the Hawks. They get it again. Pass to Bembry. Now Jones. Hawks passing it around. Teague can't hit. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Lobs it up for Cantor. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Pass to Wanamaker. Williams kicks to Smart. Over Teague. A second chance effort. Here's Williams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bembry the pass to Reddish. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And that's going to be a travel. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Williams at the 5 down low.
And one thing about Hunter, he never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession. If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Hunter kicks to Young. Here's Fernando. Great D that time from Tatum.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
A shot by Williams, no good. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Collins. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Williams. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Tice is checked in. Deflects the pass. Collins kicks to Young. Collins passes to Fernando. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it. That's when the double team hurts the defense. I mean, when they're guarding the player smart enough to pass out of it and find the man left alone. You talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Daniel.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Walker.
Now, you can't tell me Walker is not one of the most fearless penetrators in the league. The D sometimes has no chance but to foul him hard.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Over to the wing. Hunter kicks to Young. The 10-footer. It's deflected. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball.
A savvy move by Tatum. He's not just running the floor. He's running with the purpose of exploiting a defensive weakness.
To the inside. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Trae Young. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Smart. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Here's Boston now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
It's something we saw a lot from Brown as an amateur. The ability to draw fouls and get to the line.
For the Hawks, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bruno Fernando. And it's Bembry in for DeAndre Hunter. In the corner, Herter with it. Back to Dedmon. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Celtics making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Tatum passes to Wanamaker. He dishes it to Cantor. They swipe it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Teague can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Tatum with it and guarded by Capella. Yep, that one goes in there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
T kicks to Bembry. With the floater, it's tipped.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
Good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Teague, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Now, here's Cantor. And stolen by Dedmon. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Teague with the ball. Kept alive. Dedmon passes to Capella. Knocked away. And stolen by Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And we can see this from his rookie year. Tatum's a guy who's going to make shots and at times carry an offense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Herter passes to Dedmon, and he banks in the layup. Dedmon's got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing, Williams. Tatum, that's for 2, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. It didn't look like they... And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Herder the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Fires, high post. Walker's shot is off.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Herder. Here's Collins. Pass to Hunter. Young from outside. A shot that time, not on target. Walker with some nice D.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
I love Hayward's activity and anticipation, and then the precision pass.
Young for 3. Another miss by Young.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper.
Yeah, Greg, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Damian Jones is checked in for Atlanta. Reddish comes in for Kevin Herder. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Walker.
A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
Reddish kicks to Hunter. Young for 3. Again, Young missing.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
Tice finds Brown. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Tice has got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the pass to Reddish. Young inside. Guarded by Smart. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Young. Good on the bucket. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
And Jones over to help. Smart against Jones. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Young. Second chance shot. And the basket by Jones.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. He stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Hayward passes to Tice. Williams trying to break free. Buries it down low. Tice has got 6 points. Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The putback. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Celtics leading by 9. Passes it to Brown. And Jones sends it back. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Hunter, no one around him. And Boston with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Tice passes to Brown. Back to Tice. Brown with the bounce pass. Tice kicks to Brown. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here. First free throw is good, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Celtics also changing it up. Cantor checked in for Robert Williams. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Walker subbed in for Smart. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Fernando. It's rebounded by Tice.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Tatum passes to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot. But he's more about team.
Fernando, that's good.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Celtics leading by 10. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Enes Kanter. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Wanamaker in at the shooting guard position. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And you see Tatum using that insane reach on the catch. I mean, he can go get it.
It's good from long range.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Bembry. Out to the wing. Fernando, the pass to Capella. Here's Bembry. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. It's blocked.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Capella. Second shot opportunity. Fernando, the pass to Capella. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Reddish, she's checked in for Atlanta. Celtics also with a sub. Smart's checked in for Brad Wanamaker.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Walker dishes to Kanter. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Celtics lead by 15. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Shots good by Walker.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Herter passes to Capella. The rebound by the Celtics. Kanter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Smart kicks to Hayward. Over Reddish. Rebounded by the Hawks. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lay-in.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Pass to Capella. It's tipped and stolen by Tatum. Knocks it loose. Here's Bembry, guarded by Walker. They grab their own miss. Here's Boston now. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Reddish. Dishes it to Capella, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Clint Capella. 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, known for his unique personality, Cantor also remains a solid role player, someone his teammates enjoy playing with.
The Celtics making a switch here. Ojale is checked in for Tatum. Green comes in for Gordon Hayward. Langford's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And he makes the first.
And Labissiere screams potential, a gigantic player who plays both ends of the floor well.
Celtics on offense. They're on a 15-6 run.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
The pass to Langford. Back to Green. Here's Ojale, defended by Labissiere. The shot by Ojale, no good. Here's Bembry. Graham, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Wanamaker misses. Now Graham. And finished off by Graham.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Cantor, high post, over Jones. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Oh, Canada.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at center. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, down low. Now here is Lowry. And Capella sends it back. And now here comes Young leading the break. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Collins, and the layup's good off the glass. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
VanVleet wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there it is for him. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. VanVleet finds Anunoby. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Collins against Siakam. And there's the feed to Ibaka.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Here's Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Collins.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Atlanta making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. Young passes to Hunter. He dishes it to Capella. Young against Lowry. From 15 feet away, and the rejection by Lowry. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Eyes again in the corner. Herter with it. They get it back. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Anunoby gets the three-pointer to fall. It's a tie ball game.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter. Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And there's VanVleet on the assist from Ibaka.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
It's deflected. Here's Reddish. The kick out to Young. Capella inside. Ibaka on him. Capella with the bucket.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And good that time. VanVleet's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Herter. That one goes. Count it.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
VanVleet passes to Ibaka. VanVleet can't get that one to fall. Atlanta's shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Now Reddish. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Herter passes to Hunter. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Lowry up top to the paint. And Ibaka kicks to Anunoby. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Davis is checked in for OG Anunoby. And Norman Powell subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella. Jones comes in for Hunter. Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teague in for Trae Young.
I thought he might get a call there. I thought it was pretty clear contact. But we know Lowry's not looking for the whistle. This guy's just looking to put points on the board.
It's all tied in Toronto. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court for Atlanta, Jones is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Teague. Then it's Collins. And it's Bembry in at the shooting guard. Now here's Powell. No good on the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
4-on-3 break. It's Gasol missing. The Hawks leading. Bembry kicks to Teague. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I'll tell you, how about a high percentage opportunity from Jeff Teague? As a scorer, you love to get those easy ones.
Gasol. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And they pick up 2.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Raptors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Powell with it. No points in the game yet for him. Gasol. Great positioning on the putback.
How about the hustle from Marc Gasol, just working the glass to perfection.
Dedmon dishes to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. It's stolen by Davis. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Atlanta making some changes. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Hunter subbed in for Jones. Atlanta leading by 4. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw this game. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And again, Toronto no luck.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And it's Teague with a sensational play. Teague's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Well, I don't think you can allow Rondé Hollis Jefferson to get into the lane. You're asking for trouble. This guy's a spectacular athlete.
A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Davis drives in. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Powell. Now Now the pass to Boucher. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Powell after the basket by Atlanta. And Davis can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the right side. It's stolen by Davis. It's stolen by T. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for DeAndre Bembry. And Trae Young subbed in for T. Here's Huerter after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Here's Young. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Ibaka. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 7. Van Vliet finds Siakam. 1:14 left in the first half of the game.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And Reddish, the bucket on the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 7.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Out to the right wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
So for the Hawks, Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Clint Capella, and Jones subbed in for Bruno Fernando. And it's denied! Sent back by Siakam. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
And Young, here we go. Count that one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Raptors trail by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Lowry passes to Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer, and Kyle Lowry, he has it.
Jones, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
For Atlanta, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Right wing, the drive by Lowry. Ibaka finds Siakam. Now, here's Anunoby. Puts up a 3. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks headed. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Jeff Teague displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
That'll be a 5-second call. Van Vliet outside. No good that time. Good work defensively by Capella.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta. Raptor shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 6.
Well, no fear in Kyle Lowry's game. This guy is happy to take it inside and seek you out.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. Davis comes in for Kyle Lowry. Andre Bembry's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Young. Ibaka with some nice D.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Raptors. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Anunoby. And a change for the Hawks. Teague is checked in for Young. Now here's Powell after Clint Capella's miss. And here is Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys, I think, that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Powell. Rebound by the Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Fernando. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Atlanta, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Jones checked in for Atlanta. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And so Gasol will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 11-point game. And it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
Well, to me, this is what Hollis-Jefferson does very well. This guy, a phenomenal dunker with the ups he has.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Raptors trail by 13. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he gets the bucket. Hollis-Jefferson's got 6.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Jones drives in. Here's Bembry. And the 3 off target. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Powell, that's good. Powell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Davis with the double team. Fernando, the pass to the Bembry. 52 seconds left in the third. Reddish with the ball. Alice Jefferson's there. He can't hit that time. Here's Powell. No good that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Toronto shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Atlanta leading by 9. Right side T deflects the pass, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Powell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Powell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside. Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Boucher. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Boucher's got his second bucket.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Herder the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Young in at the point guard.
You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Basket good. Herder's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Atlanta.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Lowry looking around. Inside. Ibaka. Vicious to Lowry. Back to Ibaka. Passes it to Lowry. Charity strike shot. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, you know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. The drive by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Now, how about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive?
In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Capella. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Raptors trail by 5. Outside Lowry. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Ibaka.
Well, you love Serge Ibaka's shot selection, especially inside where he's so efficient.
Here's Young. At the top of the key, Capella. Pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Lowry. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the middle. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Here's Herder. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. Unable to get that one. Ibaka with some nice deep. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Well, if you think about Fred Van Vliet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Now, here is Young. .135 left in the fourth. Capella inside, covered by Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Herder, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Now, here's Lowry. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
The very definition of clutch. Kyle Lowry rises to the occasion.
To stop the run. Here's Capella to the inside. Collins. And finish off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Here's Lowry. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Some changes for Toronto. Wande Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. Now here is Davis. Good.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
To the wing right side. Here's Hollis-Jefferson. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
I'll tell you, this guy might not be the first option, but give Hollis-Jefferson credit. He stays prepared for the big-time moments.
And the free throw, no good.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Here's Herder. Here's Capella. Another shot. Money!
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Good!
Well, Fred Van Vliet does...
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Evans.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center position. Now, here's Lowry. And here's VanVleet from the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Hayward finds Walker. Back to Hayward. The kick out to Tatum. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Boston on D. VanVleet up top. He's covered by Brown. Shots good by Siakam.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. VanVleet kicks to Ibaka. Count that bucket.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
Walker with it. Lowry picks him up. And a wide open look for Walker. Brown outside. The 3. Walker's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. VanVleet outside. Down low. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. VanVleet passes to Ibaka. It's rebounded by Tice.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. That still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team. What a sense of determination from Kyle Lowry, one of the best to be able to absorb contact, stay focused, and get to the strike.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors. You see Serge in the painted area, feels the defender, goes on the attack.
For Toronto, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Boston making some changes. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And Toronto also making a switch. Davis has checked in. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Tatum.
Earning all-rookie first-team honors after a brilliant first year, Tatum quickly became a fan favorite.
Williams, he's checked in for Brown. Raptors also changing it up. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Powell in for Anunoby. Now here's Powell. Stripped it away. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Nice shot by Smart.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition. Something also he's improved at.
Davis dishes to Gasol. Back to Davis. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 4. It's Smart with the drive.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And he lays that one in. Smart's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
To the paint, here's Booth.
Oh! And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Wanamaker. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Hollis Jefferson. They trail by 9 points.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. This is to Cantor. Back to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Celtics making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Raptors trail by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hollis Jefferson finds Davis. Inside, Boucher passes to Hollis Jefferson. Outside for Davis. 6 on the shot clock from downtown. Rebound by Williams. They push it up 4 on 3.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. Walker and Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Hayward, and it's Williams at the 5, down low. Powell kicks to Gasol. Back to Powell, wide open look, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just another part of what makes Gasol so special, the vision to locate the open man.
Walker dishes to Williams. Powell against Smart. Williams, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Boucher with the ball. Working on Williams. No good from Gasol. Celtics leading by 9. Outside Williams. Back to Hayward. Celtics passing it around. And Walker kicks to Hayward. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
That's a 2 from Powell. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Walker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. From past the arc. The shot by Powell, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Walker against Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Enes Kanter comes in for Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. And then for Toronto, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Lowry in for Powell. And Lowry has it in the corner. 1:24 left in the first half. Ibaka.
Oh, from the Republic of Congo, Serge Ibaka, Dikembe Mutombo, and Bismack Biyombo. A lot of big man talent.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Then for the Raptors, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 9.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Lowry finds Siakam. Back to Lowry. Takes the three. Raptors get it back. That one doesn't go. Celtics leading by 9. And here is Brown. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fast break Toronto. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Lowry has the open look. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now here's Kanter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Up top, Brown. And they pick up 2.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handle.
Here's Kanter. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Kanter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics. Back to Hollis-Jefferson. Over Tatum, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 8 points and 1 assist. And that...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch. And Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Norman Powell's checked in for the Raptors. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lowry passes to Ibaka. No good there. And it's Boston the other way.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Tice kicks to Tatum. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Powell pulls it in.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Back to Siakam. All alone. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 6th rebound on the night. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won most improved player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Ibaka, no luck.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Walker the pass to Tatum. Throws it up high, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Daniel Tice, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And Toronto also making a switch. Marcus All's checked in for Anunoby. And finished off by Siakam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Here's Tatum. He's got 10. Oh, Tatum in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops. Has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Out to the right wing. Feeds to Gasol. Outside for Lowry. Powell for 3. Ibaka finds Powell. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. The drive by Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there are guys who can drive like Lowry, but not many that can shoot as well, too. That's what opens up his penetration game.
There's Walker with the 3, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
Cantor checked in for Boston. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Kemba Walker. Williams kicks to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's Brown missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Boucher. And here is Davis. To the inside. Hangs in the air. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Brown with it. Fires the 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Boston controlling the game and finishing the quarter with... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Enes Kanter is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. That's the Boston Five. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Kanter dishes to Smart. Up and in on the way up. And the Celtics lead by 18.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Davis looking for an opening. Here's Gasol, and Gasol slams it in.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Smart against Davis. Passes it to Gasol. It's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Smart passes to Brown. Shoots over Hollis Jefferson. And it's Brown missing. Raptors trail by 18. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Over to the wing. Here's Hollis Jefferson. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Toronto. Now Van Vliet. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Wanamaker. They get the rebound. And it's Brown on the follow.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 20. The pass to Kanter. The dish now to Hayward. Back to Wanamaker. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. From 10 feet out. And the Raptors miss again. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Kanter, the pass to Tice. Got a piece of it. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Here's Hayward. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And the drought kicks it out to Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Brown right side. Launches it. But they get it back. Kanter dishes to Brown. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, There were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target. Yeah, easy call.
That's good from Tice. Some changes for Boston. Ogilvy is checked in for Enes Kanter. Green comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Langford subbed in for Brown. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Ibaka. Johnson comes in for OG Anunoby. Matt Thomas, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Davis. And the first one at the line is good. Kanter, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Celtics foul call. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Here's Wanamaker. Off target with his three. Toronto with the ball. Pass to McCaw. Wants to get it to Howard. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Green. Now, here's Langford. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ogilvy. And a miss there on the triple. Left side, Thomas. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd.